Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of God, welcome to another episode of Therapy Sessions. I think life inaweza kuwa boring sana manze, kama yani hauna mtu unaweza bonga na yeye ama kitu kama hiyo. Manze majamaa, I want to invite you to today's show. Na leo, I am joined by a friend of mine, from a brother from another mother. Put your hands together from all the way, Maseno Uni. Show some love as we welcome on stage. Mtu wangu wa Maseno.
Yeah. Yes. Poa sana habari yako?
Fiti man, uko aje?
Mimi niko poa, labda wewe?
Niko fiti, niko lualala, you looking sharp.
Yes.
Hiyo sweater plug manze. Nipeleke na rada. Plug wako ni nani?
Bana nakwambia hata si black, it's actually yellow and navy blue, and I don't know, I just like the design inanimaking na pop nikikuwa around light and all na pop tunashine.
Nice. Kabisa. Manze, nishikanishe na mtu alikuuzia jo. Nishikanishe, usikuage hivyo. Nishikanishe. All right. Yes.
Mimi ndo nauzanga.
Wewe ndo unauza?
Mimi ndo nauza.
Noma sana. Nitakujia. All right. Away from conversations za kuuziana manguo na vitu kama hizo, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. My guest is here already. Show iko sawa, show iko moto. We are live on YouTube and Facebook. By the way, if you're joining us right now on YouTube, Facebook, go ahead and subscribe to this channel. I'll see you. Subscribe. Usikose manze. It's very easy.
Subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe manze. Usikue hivyo. Gonga your subscribe button.
Good content.
Wacha tuendelee. Alafu, after you subscribe, go ahead and hit the notification bell so that you can get, or so that you're able to get all our videos once tumepepea hewani. My guy, if you're watching us on Facebook also, go ahead and like this page. Go ahead and share this content. You can start a watch party, and it's very easy to start a watch party. Just go to your Facebook. When Facebook asks you what is in your mind, achana na wao, go to the 3 buttons hapo chini, finya hizo. There is a watch party option. Finya watch party, itakuletea videos zenye zote ziko live. Go to the live segment, tafuta all the videos that when it gives you all the videos that are live, search for this particular one. Inaitwa Therapy Session, Maseno University, Conqueror. You know, hizo zote manzeni tags unaweza tumia, and then once this video comes on the top, you can go ahead and click on it, and you are good to go. Share this with friends. Natakuwa poa sana. My friend, tell us who you are, tell us where you're coming from, tell us manze unajua nasema uko Maseno na labda hata uko Maseno bro. Tell us what it is that you're doing in school, and then ukimalizia, go tell my fans, invite all your friends and family here. Let's go.
Okay, my name is Conqueror Lutayo. I'm a third year student at Maseno University, undertaking communication and media technology. I'm a presenter also at our radio station, Equator FM. I have a show that runs Monday to Friday. What else? I'm not always good at this. Mini content creator. I do YouTube, I do vlogs, I do podcasts, but most of all, I love writing. Writing for me, it's everything. I'm always writing and writing. So hata mdomo, hata sasa hivi tunasema ni vitu nimeandika chini. So it's always writing and writing. I live right now, currently I'm in Maseno. I live in Nairobi, but we can't be in Nairobi. It's so sad. So we're just in Maseno still. But I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. And only mimi.
Wewe. So invite wasee na uwagote. Kuna mafans wako wako huku manze. Wagote, wana watch manze.
Yeah. So many of them are texting right now, and I want to welcome everyone from Maseno everyone who loves Seekers KE, everyone who's a big supporter of Conqueror content. Yo, everyone, my friends, even when wako hapa na wako hapa na naongea hapa lakini bado naangalia live. Yo, big ups, welcome.
All right, my guy, energy too, energy mzuka, energy kabisa. That's good.
Energy
that's
fire.
Good. Energy fire. This show manze, we have 25 minutes to go na lazima tugonge tukiondokeaga. My name is Dante with a H at the end. I'm an artist. I am everything you don't have. All right? And I'll be your host today, and I am here to help you understand that hata kama kuna lockdown, campus ziko lit mbaya. And we have people in there who have some positive vibe, tungependa kubonga, and that is where we are doing here. And I'm joined in studio. Ashajitambulisha, but it's your boy, none other than Conqueror, who is also a content creator, and he does a lot of writing. When amesema, I hope that you're able to, please let us text me hapo kwa private chat and let me have your handle so that we can put them here so that people are able to follow you. Awesome.
Yes.
Now, topic yetu ya leo ni moto fire. Topic yetu ya leo inaitwa surviving lockdown in campus, and this is Maseno edition. All right.
Yeah.
Nipatia opportunity, nipatia fans na wase opportunity ya ku-internalize. Unajua?
Yeah.
Kusok.
Breathe in.
Breathe in. Take it in. Lockdown ni real. Lockdown iko hapa na sisi. And inapeleka wengi down. Kuna wenye wanaenda juu. So the question is, uko pande gani?
Curfew after curfew.
Curfew after curfew, my guy. So ni noma. So let's talk about it. If you're watching us, kunaweza comment, and we are able to highlight your comment once you comment. And if you want to know how that goes, just comment and see your comment coming on screen. Rahisi. Ukicomment screen, comment yako inakuja kwa screen. Comment uone. Try us, manze. Yeah, so
comment, tell us where you are.
Yeah, comment, tell us where you're watching from. Alafu tutakuwa tumekafunga na hiyo design. Buda, leo ni April Fool's Day. Wale wana watch na wanafikiria hii ni uongo. We are live na ni real.
Bana. Kuna best yangu fulani amenitext ananiambia, yani uko kwa live show, hiyo ni uongo, unatupiga PR.
Ni real manze. Aya, so nataka tuingie game time kiasi. Sawa, itakuwa mbaya sana kuanza kuingia content bila mchezo kiasi. So hii ni game time. So tumetoka tu month ya March jana. Lazima tufurahi. Tumetoka month ya March jana. And I want you to do this. This is a game called March. I want you to create a statement or a paragraph using those 3 words. Vile unataka. Si lazima zifuatane hiyo design. Vile unaifeel. March. You have, go take it away.
This is so easy.
Take it away.
So much of March's riots have been happening in March.
Noma, Buddha, Noma. Fire.
That was so easy.
That was easy, eh?
Yeah.
Wacha tujaribu hii ingine.
Give me a hard one.
Hii ingine inaitwa game or lame. Sawa.
Game or lame.
Ni rahisi pia. I am not here to embarrass you, so I'm giving you easy ones. Okay?
I'm already an embarrassment to some.
Buda kiburi iko huku. Mungu anakuona. So hii ni rahisi sana.
Amniwezi.
So hii ni rahisi sana. I'm going to paint a scenario. I'm going to paint a scenario, and what you're supposed to do is continue. Nakumbuka zile compositions. I woke up in the morning feeling like this, like that. Duku duku duku. Endeleza.
Yes, I woke up and I went to take a shower in the frog's kingdom.
And then the cock crowed. Cock adudodu. Now, so I'm gonna paint a picture.
The cock crowed, alama za duku duku. Okay.
I'm gonna paint a picture, and I want you to continue and finish well. Now, the trick part is when you're done, people will comment and wataniambia kama hiyo mistari yako hii ni mkati ya no, kama hiyo mistari yako ni game ama ni lame. All right? Kama mistari iko juu, tutasema mistari iko game. Kama mistari iko chini, tutasema mistari iko lame. Sawa? So this is game of lame.
Wacha nione kama wasichana wamekuwa wakinidanganya ama wamekuwa wakiniambia ukweli.
Wacha tuone. So,
let's go.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
You are in a basketball court.
Okay.
You dribble the ball, but it misses and dribbles to a crowd standing next or outside, just outside the pitch. You go to collect this ball, and then it's on the feet of a certain lady.
Yeah.
You look at her, but she has her earphones on. And you want the ball behind her legs. What are you going to do? Unacheza bake, umecheza ball imehata, imeroll nje, kwenda kuichukua umepata, iko kwa miguu ya mtu fulani na hata hayuko rada. Unataka kuchukua hiyo ball, lakini lazima umuongeleshe. Na lazima umuongeleshe poa. Lazima umuongeleshe poa, aingie box. Lakini akona earphones manze. Take it away.
Akona earphones. Akona earphones. So this is what I do. I excuse myself. Namwambia tu earphones. Akishatoa, I'll be like, babe girl, I need two things. I'll tell you. Wait. I'll be like, there are two things here. Niweza unipatie ball ama nikupe ball.
This show has been cancelled. This show has been ended. We are out. We cannot continue like this.
Either way, I'm walking away with the ball. So
all right.
All the balls.
All right. All right. I should have warned people. This show inafaa kuja saa 6 usiku. All right. Another scenario. The last one.
Okay.
Umeingia kwa matri. Every seat is taken. But kuna kitu moja iko pale karibu na dirisha. But for you to get to the window, you will have to go through a certain lady who is seated. She's not next to the window, but she's seated to the seat next to the window. Every seat is taken, but that one. How are you going to go about that?
Naingia mat, nataka kukaa kwa kiti karibu na window, napata mdema amekaa hapo. How do I manage that situation? Let's see. Hey, what? Tricky. Hiyo nani ngumu. So wait, maybe if what I can do is maybe I'll not go for the seat near the window. I'll be like, si usonge hivi karibu na dirisha ndio nikuone clearly. Kitu kama hiyo. I'm not sure. That was lame.
No, you know what I think? You know, do you want to get my verdict for both?
Yeah.
This is my verdict for both.
Okay.
Game
after game.
Game after game. Wacha nisikie wase wanasemaje. If you're watching us, comment tuambie what do you think about those two situations. Mistari zake ziko game ama mistari zake ziko lame. All right. Now,
Yeah.
mambo wa. Tuingie mambo serious sasa. So
Mambo important.
mambo important. So the question that has been going on is so kwanza you are in umesema uko third year, si ndio?
Yeah, I'm in third year.
Yeah, so the question that I want to ask is kuna lockdown, kuna COVID, kuna curfew, na kuna shule. How are you handling all this? Like if you were to be honest with us, how is this for you and also for the people around you?
If you'll allow me, when something explain kitu, I really tend to talk really fast.
Okay, it's okay.
But ukiona nenda haraka, munitulize. But when we had the news, actually when the president was speaking, we sat down and we were streaming it live, and he was speaking and talking, and then we were all of us, kila mtu alikuwa tuna front face because it was like, oh, again and again, you know. And one thing that we did was we took things, we didn't panic like last time. Last time I remember people really panicked because it was still new and everything. But this time, at least people didn't panic that a lot. But people are careful. But the one thing that was kitu yenye tu yenye imekatia wasi wengi ni, you know, things were getting back on track. We were trying to again get back to the school calendar. And mi niko uni, so school calendar kuna vile ili change drastically. Even the dates really changed, and we were trying to adjust to the new dates and the new system. And again, we get Obama. It was ilibo. But one thing we know is, yani, it's real. Corona is real and it's there. So for us, what we do right now is we be careful. And we just try to do our own stuff, and just again spread the information that manze tukue sawa, na tukienda hata home, as much as si county yako imefungwa, but if the counties are locked down and some are not, just take things easy. The one thing I would say is don't panic. Let us not panic. Let us just be chilled. Tukikuwa chilled, I feel inatoa a lot of panic within us, because I've seen some people who have been really tensed up, like they get scared. And I remember when the president was speaking, people were at that moment already calling home, and they're like, hey, Navy na hivi, and it's like this and this, school has been stopped, we need to get home and all that. And but so far until right now, things ziko poa, just that kumesota. Tumesota, and it's a new experience again. So we are just scared that kitu ilifanyika last time isifanyike this time again. That's what we're scared about majorly.
Wow, Manze,
Dante.
I missed 90% of your conversation, Manze. My internet dropped and I had to change.
No problem.
All right. So I can't even ask a question because I don't know what you said, but I am just concerned. So one of the things that I was able to hear.
So Dante is having some technical hitches, but I think I can take it from here, because we had already discussed earlier on a little bit of what we were supposed to talk about. And but no, I'm sometimes stupid, so you guys have to understand. But one thing I can say is life in the university is not easy, because these are young souls. These are young souls who are trying to figure out everything that is happening in life. And when we come through new experiences, it becomes hard. You know, it becomes really hard because we're not experiencing these things. Okay, and that's one thing I always like to tell the elderly, that we are not prepared for some of these things. And as much as people can believe, these kids have grown like this and this is the way they live, at the end of the day, when someone sits down and I can show you a good face when I'm outside, but when I come back and sit down, it scares me a lot. Okay, it scares me a lot because I have heard stories of people dying. I've seen stories of people dying. I've gone through also the same thing. I've had a close friend having corona and all that, and honestly, it's real. It's real, but just don't don't ever take it seriously. I know, not don't take it. Don't assume it. Eh? Don't assume it. Just go with it, go with the flow. Try not to, especially one thing I was telling students here was, if the country, if some countries are being locked down, it means that we are not even supposed to be traveling. We are supposed to be where we are, because we stop corona if we interchange. Okay, we stop corona if we continue to just stop interchanging and going and moving around. Us just staying down and relaxing, and and just being with the calm mind is really good. And Dante is back.
We manze, mi nakwambia kuna vile Devo anajoga kuleta mambo zake saa ile unafanya
Kitu important. Wow. Okay. He's still experiencing. Oh, Dante.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can.
All right. Yeah, I was saying how the enemy is very aware of what we are doing. Tukicheza games, internet ilikuwa tu sawa. Venye tumeanza kubonga vitu za maana, ikaanza kupotea.
Internet imekata.
Yeah, manze. Yeah, so thank you very much for carrying on when I was away. But the question I have right now is, and I have missed quite a number of things that you've said. But the question I have right now is, how are people handling this? How I've been seeing things on Facebook. People saying
you're having problems with the sound.
All right. Okay, let me try and write it there. Can you hear me now?
Ama, just pop up the question on the screen.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Right, all right.
I'm telling you guys, this is what Corona does. It limits productivity. Corona is limiting productivity, and that's one thing we all can just agree to. And it's so sad that they're not upgrading the internet. So sad. Yeah, but we have to move. We have to do this. We have to keep the conversation going. We have to keep the work going. That's why we've been on this live, just trying to create a conversation that we know they're so hard to talk about, and no, we're just giving the space to at least engage in topics that a lot of people won't engage in at most. And if it's engaging, it's continuous complaining and politics. So be safe and stay away from politics, too much politics. Just go with the facts. So Dante, are you okay?
Yeah, can you see me?
Yeah, uko sawa, uko sawa.
All right, unanisikia sahi?
Eh,
Awesome. Now, I've been battling with this and just trying to wonder when I, so the whole of last year, I didn't go to school because of COVID. And when I just got back to school, um, actually from, I think some of you guys were on holiday and you just got back to school and barely, 2 weeks in school, then lockdown comes and this is until further notice. And I am assuming that maybe kuna mse alikuwa anangoja kumaliza, kuna mtu anangoja tu amaliza shule, and the whole of last year they were delayed. This year they don't know when this will be opened because this is until further notice. How are guys handling all this? You don't know even when you'll be told to go home. The money you have is now almost getting depleted. How are people handling these things?
You know but I touch a little bit on that, and I was actually saying, unlike last time, this time we don't have that much of a panic. We don't have that much of a panic. Only for the freshmen. For the freshmen, the anxiety was too much because they were not used to it. But with the continuing students, it was really easy for some of them because most of them come from the watu wengi sana walikuwa natoka hizo kaunti zimefungwa. So when that happened, we had also friends. Okay, people are relying more on friends to keep, yani nile, how do I say it, it's staying together rather than running away from each other. So how we handle that, for me personally, acha nisiongelee watu wengi wenye sijui story yao, but for me personally, I have friends. And
Okay.
in the place where I stay also, I have neighbors who I really talk to, and I was like, you don't have to struggle with it. Kama mi nabaki, wewe tubaki, na we'll figure everything else baadaye. Because again,
All right, I think he's frozen. Internet again. Yeah, like I said, internet has a way of just making you look like things. But anyway, it's good to know that I think it's good to know that, and especially guys who've been in school longer are handling it well. But he talked about especially freshmen, and I would like to know people in their last year, how that is going and how they are handling all this. So if you're watching and you are a freshman, how is this going for you? Is it hard? Why is it so easy? Why is it so hard? And if you are in your last year, how what's going on? Okay. What do you feel? Where are you at? What angers you most? Let's talk about it, Manze. And I think itakuwa fiti sana just to hear from you and to have that conversation. When Conqueror comes back, I would like us to talk about, and our time is actually up, but I would like us to talk about, is there anything that can be done? How can we avoid this, and how do we stay put? How do we stay sober? How do we stay on track? How do we manage this season? How do we survive this lockdown? I think the hardest thing anyone can tell you is to wait. And when you wait and nothing, or when you wait and you don't know until when you're waiting, it can really be messy. It can mess with your balance. It can mess with your mind. But the question is, if then that is because that's where we are already. So how do we move on from here? And I think Conqueror is back. Let me bring him back and let's hear what he says about this. So Budo umesema kuna vile wasi wako hapo katikati, second years, third years, kuna venye wana handle poa, wana manage
sorry
poa.
about that.
It's okay. Internet tunaelewa. Kuna venye wanaelewa hii situation. Kuna venye wanajaribu kumanage hii situation, like they've been here before, so this is not new. They can look at their past papers. But then you talked about freshmen and guys who just joined Conqueror. How I wish I could get a comment from a freshman and just get to hear how this is going and why it's becoming so difficult for you guys and how we can help you. But also, I'm curious to get to hear how people in their last years are doing, because this is somebody who had planned to finish school, start working, or even get married, you know. So how is that going? And I would like to know. So if you're watching us and you're in your last year, how is that going? Maybe you are preparing to get married, or maybe you are preparing to just get out of school and start yourself a job. How is that going? But for you, Conqueror, as we conclude, the question I have for you is, now that we are here, how can we avoid this, or how can we survive? What do you think could be the solution to all these things? For the government, what do you think the government needs to do? And what do you think we as students can do to survive these times? So maybe you can start with the students. How can students survive these times? Maybe tips that you have used, because you don't look scared. You just find watu wanakufa huku nje na anxiety, uko tu sawa. How can they be where you are? How do they survive lockdown in school?
One thing I can say is find close friends. Like, even if you don't have a friend, just find like one person. Just have a close someone, you know, because right now we are far from our friends, we're far from family. Some of our real friends are not around, you know. So just have one good friend, or a couple of you if you can. That's one thing. The second thing, is have positive thoughts. I believe in that. Have a positive vibe. Every time you're thinking about something, let be positive. Just to take your mind off all the other worrying thing, all the other worry, or all that. Number three, have a plan. Have a plan. Have a plan by the my friend actually likes saying this. And at your time when you to go to Nabaki, he was saying, what is the plan now? How are we going to survive this and this and this? And that's what the first point was, have friends, because with friends it's much easier to survive. It's much easier to be happy. It's much easier to be positive all the time. Kwanza, if they're friends when you mnaelewana now. So the plan, have a plan. Know what can I do? Who are the people around me who can help? How am I going to source for money? How am I going to survive? How am I going to handle everything? And ukishafikiria hizo vitu zote, you already have the answers. So when you think about these things, that's a plus for you, because you'll find out at the end of the day you'll not need a lot, because already umesha plan. So have a plan. That's number three. Okay. Number four, find a side hustle. Invest. I always tell my friends, invest in your talents, invest in your skills. So find a hustle. Find a hustle by, for me, I love writing. So probably I'll look for so much of writing and writing stuff. I'm a content creator, so I'll get side works that I'm sure of. But so yeah, that's the plan. Unajielewa, unajua mimi napenda hii na hii, mimi najua kufanya hii na hii. So so find a side hustle. And then the last one I would say, just be curious. Just be curious to understand yourself much more. Be curious for self-development. Be curious. That's the last one for me. I love when people are curious to understand themselves, to understand the body, how it is, to understand how you feel about a particular situation. Where is my dream place? Those are simple questions, but really important. Where is my dream place? What will I do after 5 years? his self-development is the last thing. It's sayuko na time. Hauna excuse ati oh sina time. So when you self-develop yourself, you come to understand that I am more than anxiety. I am more than pain. I am more than fear. I am what people might think I am. So self-development is really important. And in self-development, take some time also to just be with yourself, jielewe vile uko and all that. And the last thing, just to boost on the gifts and the talents, I would say find new hobbies, find new activities. If you can, if you've never have a nini, have a to-do list. Have a to-do list. Like for me, I'm scared to do a lot of things, so kuna vitu zingine they're so easy to do. They're in my to-do list, and I was like, I must do this. I must do this within this week. I'll do this, and pia just trying to panga yourself. Wanasemanga productivity. Me, I believe in productivity. So you just panga yourself. Ensure at the end of it all, we may come up to be a one outstanding someone mwenye hata wewe mwenyewe unajishtua. Ukirudi unasema wash. Huu ni mimi kweli. So yeah.
Yo, this is good. Let me recap. Hey, bro.
Yeah.
This is dope. This is dope. Let me recap kiasi. So so the question was, for them that are joining us right now, nobody knows when this will end. So the government says that we have, taking you guys into lockdown for like until further notice. And when this is like this, nobody knows how tomorrow is, kunaweza funguliwa kesho ama next year. We don't know, and you're locked somewhere in school. This school is not your home. So the question was, how are people handling anxiety? Because anxiety is the fear of unknown, all right? And people fear what they don't know. I want to quote Batman. I think it was in the first one. Batman ya kwanza ilikuwa inaitwaje? I think it was the first one. He says that men fear what they don't know. I think it was Batman Begins. Batman Begins. He says that men fear what they don't know. So there is fear, there is anxiety, because you don't know how tomorrow looks like. And when I asked you, you said that there is a solution. There is a solution. There is a way we can survive this. And you said that one way of surviving this is having close friends. You gave your personal example and said that how you have survived this is because you have close friends. You have people who've been around you, people you can talk to, people who have who are coming and telling you, niaje, usikuwe na pressure. We got you. Yeah, so have close friends. The mind is a strong tool. And so for you to operate, you will need to have a positive mind. And then you said, if you don't have a plan, you are planning to fail. Those are my words. But you say that it is important that you have a plan. Have a to-do list. I added that there because I felt like ilikuwa zinakuja hapo hivyo. And then I think many of us die with our gifts. Many of us die with our talents. Many of us are living poor, yet we are so rich. Find a side hustle. Invest in your gifts and talents. So how do you know your gifts and talents? We can do another video to get to know how you can know your gifts and talents. By the way, you can go ahead and inbox me or talk to me. Let me give people an email address here where they can write to me. Actually, let me give a number. They can text. No, write to me.
Mine is just Conqueror everywhere. They can reach out there. We can talk.
Yeah. So that's amazing. So to talk to me, you can write to mwangi@life.or.ke. Umesema yako ni I'm Conqueror.
I just have AM before Conqueror.
All right.
Yeah, it's like that on every platform.
Okay.
And we're also saying people to be safe too.
I'm
Let people
Conqueror
be
like
safe.
that.
Now, between QU there is an E.
Oh yeah.
Between
Typo.
QU there's an E. So I was saying also, as much as yeah, we are trying to be careful with anxiety and how we're surviving and all that. The one most important thing is we have to keep safe. And I always tell people, yeah, hakuna corona, lakini vaa mask yako, vaa mask, vaa mask, vaa mask. Hata kama unawe mkono, vaa mask. It's important. Protect someone else, even if you don't want to protect yourself. Juu kuna watu wengine, me I'm paranoid by the way. Kuna siku ile nilitense and I'm like, mi ni mdogo, mi ni mtoi, mi siwezi didi sahi. Hapana. But you just come out through it, you have a positive mind. A positive mind goes a long way.
Awesome. This is really cool. And by the way, if somebody who've lost a friend, a family, a relative, if they hear you saying how ati venye watu wanasema hakuna corona, if somebody, imagine mtu anasema hakuna corona and you are standing next to somebody who've actually lost their wife or lost their sister, I think you will not understand. So people are losing relatives, people are losing people. Corona is there, corona is real. Take care of yourself, stay safe. So in case you want to reach out on how you can know more about this or how you can get to know even your giftings, you can write to I'm Conqueror, and then utasaidika, or you can write to mwangi@life.or.ke and utasaidika. On Facebook, it's Hype Dante, and we will be glad. Yep, and we'll be glad to help you. Let me finish this list, and then I can see 2 comments. I will read those. So you said find a side hustle, invest in your gift and talents, and then the other one was be curious, self-development, hence growth. So I think here, I truly relate with you. These are the best time to actually sit down and ask yourself, so who am I really? And then whose am I?
Yeah, true.
So who am I? Mimi ni nani? Whose am I? True. Mimi ni wanani? And where am I? Because for you to move forward, you will need to first understand where you are, but also reflect on where you are coming from. So for you to move forward, you will need to have your background, you will need to have your present, but you'll also need to understand whose you are, who do you belong to, all right? Because now that is where you get your strength. Okay, so I don't know where you belong, I don't know whose you are, I don't know who your owner is or who your master is, but you need to know your master and you need to know whose you belong to. And then once you know him, it becomes easier now for you to ask for help to move forward. But then again, ask yourself, who am I? So that you don't get defined by anything. If you don't know who you are, you can become anything. And that is the worst thing that can happen to anyone in a situation like this one. So these things are key. But finally, find new hobbies. All right. Keep busy, manze. Keep busy. Be adventurous. Find new hobbies. Wow, my guy, that was amazing.
Tembea. Nairobi ni kubwa. Kwa si Nairobi, Kenya ni kubwa. Tembea. There's so many amazing places around Kenya, by the way.
Awesome.
Lakini si saa hii, baadaye.
David Ndivo sends love. Anasema heart manze. Devi, asante sana. And karibu sana. All right, tukikafunga bro. What would you like to tell the government?
Yeah.
If there is anything you would tell them, ingekuwa nini?
Gava.
Hey.
Hiyo swali inakuanga ngumu. I have a lot. Actually, I have this booklet where I write every single thing. Huwa najimagine siku moja naweza patana na unye. So naandikanga tu list fulani niko na ni kubwa. Naweza bahatika, you know, you never know. I might get him on the right. Nimwambie check bro, mimi hata sitaki story nyingi. Wewe ona hii list tu kwanza. I fulfill hata 3. And one of them is yani understanding that we are all he's a leader of a million. Is it a million? How many are we in Kenya? He's a leader of billions. Is it billion? No, not billion, but millions. But he's a leader of millions.
Yeah,
so every single decision he 40M. So every single decision he makes, he's making for the 40 million and the future generations to come. So hata as much as wanaweza fanya hizo vitu zenye wanafanyanga, acha nisiseme, but wakitaka kufanya hizo vitu wanafanyanga na pesa zetu, let them do it, but at the end of the day make me feel like I'm comfortable. Don't give me restrictions and you are not giving me money. Why are you closing the borders, reducing the hours, the working hours, just to leave your people to starve? That's not okay. I always feel like that's not okay. If they want to lock down something, let them ensure that how not everyone is being affected, because already people were affected last time. Why again to make 3 months? Vitu hata zija pick up, another thing has come up, and people are struggling, and that's why there were riots in Nairobi. They were riots because people are tired. Actually, ulikuwa nasikia hata wase wanasema acha tukufe, because at the end of the day, someone will say that because they're already dying of hunger in their houses. Their children are dying. Everyone, I see people are not, chini ya maji, people are not even dying because of corona. There's so many people suffering that they don't come out in the news. Children are always hungry. Children are being, how do I call it? Children are they're being abused at home. Families, there's so much going on in any days. There's so much. So one thing I can just say is, manze, we're tired. If you want to lock down the country, at least make our lives much easier living inside that lockdown.
All right. So make our lives easier during the lockdown. Okay. That's cool.
Make it easier.
Wow. With all due respect, Mr. President, the youth have something to say.
We are saying that with respect.
Awesome. All right. Do you think there is anything we can do as residents of or citizens of this nation, of this beautiful nation, to avoid being here next time?
Yeah, pardon?
Do you think as citizens of Kenya, there is something we can do to also participate in ensuring that we are not locked down?
The one thing I would say, the one thing I would actually like to tell university students is, guys, you're intellectuals. You're the future makers of your generations. You're the future makers of your society. Like I've heard so much stories of people who will be like, I'm the first person in my community to come to the university. You see? So when you actually, when you role model flani home, so when ukirudi home nunaambia wase hakuna corona, people will believe you. Because wewe ni role model kwao. Wewe ndio mtu wa kwanza umesoma di uni. People will believe you as much ukue mdogo aje, hadi ukue first year, ukue aje. People will believe you because they take you as an intellectual, you know? So when we go out there, sema it's kata ujaiona, it's real. Because the moment all of us are careful, that's the moment we try to actually help around. Because the one thing I know for sure is people, the word on the street is hakunanga corona, mbona besti yangu hajai kufa, sijui mbona nanye sijui hajaifanya nini. No, forget that. And that goes even to our elders, even to our younger ones. Even niliboeka kusikia mtu fulani anasema ati hakuna corona. I'm like, yo, you don't know. Okay, so but huwezi blame, ni kitu anaambiwa, ni kitu anasikia huku nje. But the moment sisi pia tukienda home, hata sisi tukikuwa around and people are asking what's happening, what's wrong, don't be like, sijui, when people are telling you it's corona, you're like, no, it's not corona, sijui nini, no. We are people, me, I always believe we are people who can really think maturely. So let us yani, be careful. Me ndo naweza sema be careful. Hii naweza ongea na machungu, but be careful, and always, if you don't protect yourself, protect your friends and your family. That's what I can say. Just protect your friends and family if you can protect yourself.
Wow.
And follow the rules.
Wow. Let me put that right here. Protect yourself and family. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And I like what you've highlighted there. We are great influencers. Let's be good role models. It's really true. As much as hata ukibelieve that your word cannot bring change to just one person, then you're stupid. Sorry to say it, but if you think what you always say cannot bring change to someone else, cannot change that perspective of someone else into negative or positive, then akiwalai wewe kwa hii dunia mimi sijui unafanya nini. You're really wrong, because kuna watu wengine hata wewe Dante, kuna ule mse amko close that way, but ni mse utamwambia ni aje bro, si twende tukule, atakufuata. Utamwambia bro, twende sijui wapi, atakufuata, because they actually believe in everything that you say. So yani, let us all know that our mouths are powerful. They're really powerful for everyone. After that stupidest thing, that simplest thing that you can say can change someone's mentality into something good or bad.
Wow, my guy, you are on fire. Why did I think we would be done in 30 minutes? Unawaka. Wow, that's amazing.
Mimi hata umeninyima time.
I like what you say. Ati, manze kuna mtu wako chuo sahi.
Yeah.
And it makes a lot of sense that most of the people that are in Kole right now, there is a high possibility that kwa hiyo kijiji yenu, you are the first person to go to campus, manze. Hakuna mtu amesoma kama wewe. There is a high possibility. There is a high possibility that wewe kwa hiyo shule wewe ndio ulikuwa, like in the whole county or maybe district, you are the top. Una get? There is, I mean, so you are a great influence. Like, people listen to you, people are hearing, people are watching, people want to quote you. So if you send negativity, then we grow negative communities, all right? And the places where we live, they become very rotten, not because they wanted it that way, but because the very intellectual people, like you're calling them, have said so. So I think we have formed, or we have made our bed, and it's time to sleep on it, but we have an opportunity to change that. Yeah, we have an opportunity to change that. Manze, unategemewa home, manze, unategemewa kila mahali, manze. When you start to speak, badala ya kubonga life, manze, unabonga death. It's not fun. Guess what, my guy? My wife has commented. Allow me to highlight that one. My wife is watching, and this is what ametuma love heart, ametuma vitu mob. Yeah, so that's what's up.
Yeah. Thank you, Audrey.
Yeah. So thank you very much, Manze, for being part of this conversation. I think it's true. If we don't talk, nobody will, and we need to keep talking. The last thing that you said there was protect yourself and your family. Follow the rules. If you can protect yourself, protect your family. If you can protect your family, protect yourself. And We will save the nation like that.
True.
Awesome. Parting shots?
Yeah, we will, for sure. Parting shot. Wacha tuache kuwa serious sasa. Let me get in the mood for my show already. So yeah, my name was Conqueror Lutaro, and thank you so much guys for tuning in. Tuning in. Tuning in. Thank you guys for watching, and show some love. I hope Dante you'll keep this video so that it doesn't just end here. The conversation still continues, and people can still come back and rewatch. But for the rest of you, manze, just be you, be true to yourself, love yourself more, and be safe. Just be safe. And I forgot, by the way, unajua nilisahau kujiintroduce na kitu ingine, Dante. I'm a peer counselor.
Go ahead. You're a peer counselor.
Yeah, I'm a peer counselor. So it's really important for people. Yeah. But Dante, I'm a freeze. But you guys can always find me at Conqueror. Naona Dante ameandika Conqueror vibaya, ni U, ni QU, then E. So it's Conqueror on every platform. I have a great hey, Kizungu mekata. I have a great blog. It's called conqueror.wordpress.com. Go check it out. It's amazing. I write nafungwanga roho yangu yote huko, unlike here I really open myself there, and we can always start up conversations. You can always reach out to me anytime. I'm available for conversations, and for if you ever need someone, hata kama ujui vile ya kuhandle situation, just text me or call me. I'm always available for everyone. And yeah, just be safe. All can say is just be safe. All of you just be safe and know yourself. Yeah, too. And then enjoy yourself.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, manze siwezi sema zaidi. Thank you very much, Conqueror. I'm Conqueror on all platforms.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes. And you who are watching us, you are a conqueror too in all social platforms.
Yeah, you're a conqueror.
All social platforms. All right. This has been Surviving Lockdown in Campus, and this is Maseno Uni. Make some noise and big up. Make some noise for Maseno Uni. Thank you very much, my people.
Yeah, Maseno.
Awesome. Tutakafungia hapo hivyo. This is brought to you by The Move.
True.
And of course, Cafe, where we say maisha ni kuongea. This has been Therapy Session. Where is that? Let me look for that. Where is that? I can't find it, but this has been Therapy Session. Yes, this has been Therapy Session, Maseno Uni edition. And I was glad to do this with you. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you've been waiting for us. We will keep doing this. We see you next week. Same time, same place, Lego. All right. Mi Conqueror, tunaweza fanya gani na wewe manze? Sasa next week usikuwe guest wangu. Next time hautakuwa guest wangu. Next time utakuwa mtu wangu, utakuwa host.
Okay, no problem. Thank you for the opportunities.
All right.
Hey, nena kubamba.
Nice. It's Easter, guys. Have a good day.
Yeah.
And enjoy your holiday.
Have a good Easter.
Happy Easter. Bye, man. Sawa. All right. By the awasi ulikuwa nao wagote sana. Everybody who is there with you live, listening to you live, just say hi to them and tell them that we love them very much. And
yeah,
manze. All right, kwaherini guys.
Wamebambika all through.
Awesome.